What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to do the One True King. Hopefully we can beat him in under 10 minutes. That's the goal. I recorded a video previously of me beating him, uploaded it to YouTube, and then I went back to watch it, and it was nothing. So I recorded a black screen. So I had to run through it again. We are here now. We're going to try it again. Last time we had Drain, made it pretty easy. Hopefully we don't get Trapper this time, because that would make it incredibly difficult when he does one of his special moves. So yeah, this is the setup. We're gonna do status builds. Why not? It's the new ritual. It's the ritualist, right? We're going to use the miasma or miasma, however you say it. And I'm gonna use this ring right here, which we're gonna try to keep as many status effects on him as possible. That way we can up that damage percentage. I love this one. It duplicates the status effect. Now, be aware that it will. If you use the special, it will duplicate just the fire first, right? So there's a limit to it. That's just gonna keep generating mods. That's how we're gonna get acid. That's how we're gonna get shock. And this is how we're gonna get bleed and burn. And yeah, I don't even think that's really important, but I'm just gonna show it to you so you can see what I got. And yeah, so this fight, you can really honestly do anything, right? He's huge. He can be built by mods. He can be built by range damage. You can melee him to death. Like, honestly, this is a pick your poison fight. You know, have fun. So, I'm going to have fun with this fight. And that's what I'm doing here. I like Invader because if I make a mistake, I can just pop my seed and get me out of it. So, aim for the mouth. That's the weak spot. Aim for the hammer. Try to get as much on the hammer as possible. So, always be tagging that hammer. Try to get to lose some moves itself. When he swings, you're going to want to stay towards this side of him. Like, I noticed that with his hammer, it's just a lot easier to avoid damage if you roll this way. Now, you can obviously neutral dodge it too, right? And if you do, just turn to the side. Try to neutral dodge this way when you're chasing him. Like, go this way. It's just easier to survive that way too. Because if you mistime it, there's a possibility you actually your body gets moved out of the way. Which is why I would also say you can roll. It gives you a little bit of extra leeway to aim that base. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the reason, by the way, you want to do the hammer is it's going to break and you're going to get 3 damage. There it is, right there. Alright. That's a whole thing. And I like to take the side of it because his head gets in the way. So if you stay in front of it, you're not going to get anything from it. So, next phase, here we are. Stay in the back, pop your hot shot. If you don't have like a mod generating build, I can show you some other rings that'll work. Because you know I'm constantly generating mods with this elemental build. And there we go. Pop the invader. And oh, you're alive. Good. Now he'll have only one special now because I was able to kill all the ads. You see that on his chest, right? That's right there. So he always gets one special move regardless. You just gotta survive it. And he's got 3 different ones. One's like this is one of them. Honestly, the easiest one. It's by far the easiest. You just gotta roll it. So it's like super easy. The other two, I would say, are very similar in how they look. He'll stick his hammer into the ground. One like this, right? One will have like a fire coming from it, and you actually have to dodge it at the right time to put the shockwave out. You gotta dodge through it, but it also sends pillars of energy through it too. So, if you're not paying attention, you'll get hit by those, and I'm not paying attention as well. You can be applying which mod as possible. Then the other one is like a black hole. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want it. I just want shock. I don't have anything. I wasn't able to break the hammer. This is you know, just how the fight works, you know. Try to up on this one. And we'll run to the middle. So I stay in the back, and then I run towards them. And try to corral them together. Manage my stamina. There we go. And then I pop my top spell there at the same time. That's why I love talking to these spell, by the way. It's so nice. Yeah. What special is it? Okay, no, that's not the special, that's just a king. Okay, so this one's gonna suck us in. So try to roll it on initial. Run. Try to roll out. Now turn around. If you can't escape, you gotta look at the hammer. Like turn and burn, look at the hammer, and then when it glows white, you're ready for it. Ready to dodge. Like as soon as it turns white, you dodge the opposite direction. If you're gonna make it like I did, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, that was good. I wasted some time. Okay, there you go. Big damage. The hammer is great. Big damage here. See that? No damage. I should be able to kill him. And I don't think we're going to see the one special. Okay, well, maybe I'll just let him survive. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I've got the kill here. We'll see how far we can. I'll let him see if we can get that one special show. Like I say, how to dodge it. But we've got this one in the bag. I think we're like, what, shots out? Status effect. I was totally on that. So I could have, honestly, and he's going to die here. Well, I mean, there's the death. That's because I applied the status effect to him. But there's one where he slams the hammer to the ground for a special, and it looks just like the one that he just regularly slams into the ground. Then his hammer will catch on fire and he'll slam it again. Now it goes out at like the 1 o'clock, the 3 o'clock, the 9. It was like 1, 3, 6, 9. You know, it's like a star or something. Anyways, that's how these pillars get shot out from him. As he slams it, it'll light up on fire. He'll slam it. You gotta roll through it and try to get as far away from it as possible, because as it's coming towards you as a shockwave, you have to look where the pillar is. And so you either will roll straight towards him, or if it's coming towards you, try to roll away from it. So it's very reactive, or just take a guess, 50-50. But that's the fight. I did say I was going to show you some other stuff too, and forgive me if I said this at the beginning of the video, but something you can do if you don't have this one right here is you can get the cataloger's jewel. When I beat him on hardcore, I actually used this particular setup right here, and because this is all I had on me at the time, I used this setup right here, and this one was this guy right here. I had this build when I beat him, and this right here is super powerful. So if you have a lot of rings, you could do something like that. Once again, honestly, this is a fight of survival. This fight right here, you just survive, and that's the most important thing. You're not gonna like kill him in like 30 seconds or less unless you just completely cheese him, right? If you don't want to use the black cat band because you don't really care about dying, that's great. The burden of the game, but burden of the follower. This is such a good mod build as well. And then from there, you could do favor and sigil. Like honestly, all of these work very well for building mods, and that allows you to combat those ads. And I keep saying that because it's so important. Other bosses, you don't really have to worry about building your mods up that much, like Abomination, for example, right? But on this guy, he's got an easy to hit weak spot, so why not use the sigil? And you could even combine it with the One True King sigil. Get it? It's fun, right? So it increases mod damage, and it increases the effect of it as well. So if you wanted to build a mod build, it would be, you know, it'd be fun. If I was going to do a mod build, I would probably do the Aphelion and the Star Shot, because that's just my favorite one, right? Another one that you could do, since his face is so easy to hit, and you can do a mod build, you could do the Huntmaster, which would be really sick. Something that's a ton of fun is the Coach Gun, ton of fun, but I wouldn't use that one. The damage is too far. So let's say you did this one. I'm gonna try this out just to see how it is. Space crabs. If you've seen my other videos, I love the space crabs. I think it's a super fun build. But yeah, so I think something that would be useful as well for this fight is the Firestorm mod. Where's it at? It's up here. So this one right here. So if you pop this one in the center where all the ads are, so like you saw how I ran towards the front, I stayed back, popped them, and then I ran to the middle, popped my skill. What you could do is funnel them all towards you, and then run past them, pop the fire, and then run past it and have them all run through the fire, and it could kill them. So there are several ways, right, to kill this dude. Obviously, you could make it easy for yourself and use like the Nebula, or you could use like the Enigma, right? But for me, if it's just for fun, you know, those weapons make it too easy for you. I really think like this weapon's a lot of fun. It's, you know, you get 6 shots, they hit hard, so you really got to land them. And this one was a ton of fun. I'm gonna try that one. I might just try to kill him with just this weapon. I actually did tried out the newest weapon, Monarch. So with this gun right here, you fire a harpoon, right, and all your bullets go towards the harpoon, right? So I tried that, and I landed it dead center of his face, and I was able to hit his hammer. So I was aiming at the hammer, and it was going back and hitting his face, but I don't think it was getting weak spot hits, which is kind of against the point, right? So if I'm gonna fire a harpoon into somebody's face, I expect it to be a weak spot, and it was getting no weak spots, and I think it was because it was coming underneath him. So I tried shooting it high, and I was able to get like a couple weak spots. So like if you're gonna use it, it's actually going to be a lot harder to kill with this weapon than other weapons where you can just straight up get the weak spot hit. Another weapon that is really good is the Bulldog, by the way. This one, you get a little bit of a weapon spread reduction on this gun. You could easily tag him. So like, where's it at? This one right here. Boom. The point focus ring, 35%. Beautiful, right? Look at that. Oh, I also have what you call it, handling, which reduces it by 40%. Take that off. It looks great. If you don't, and once again, if you don't have the points for it, if you don't want to put the points in there, you could put the point focus in there. But one that's just as good, which is the one I was just using, was the targeting jewel, and that still does a great job. And you get like 12 shots of this one. Beautiful. Makes it super easy to wail on that face, wail on the hammer, and you get 12 shots. So there's a bunch of ads. Shoot them up. So yeah, that's really a bunch of tips and tricks there at the end. You know, it kind of made it into a 15-minute video, but I guess the end of the video was more just like, you know, these are alternative things that you could try out that would help you out. So yeah, I'll leave it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and come back for more.